So I'm showing you here how you can clean the vacuum cleaner head of your Dyson V11. And this is outside the instruction book, but if you really want to clean up your Dyson vacuum cleaning machine, this is how you do it. So essentially it's very easy to do this, because what you do is that this little roller, which is sitting inside your vacuum cleaner head, is just pushed on like this. See, there's a little coin outlet here, and there's an indicator over here saying how you open up the side here. You can feel when you move this here how it falls into place like that, and then you said a click, and now it's still not locked yet. So for that you need something like, for example, a key or something like this, and then you can twist it a little bit more like this, and then when that surface levels out with this surface, then you've locked the entire thing again. So now it's locked. I haven't started the cleaning yet. I just wanted to show you how I took it apart. So we will open it again here now, like this, and then we can take out this entire roller from the vacuum cleaner head. So we need to do that a little bit more. There you go. And it just comes out like this. I use Yes for this. In England you probably use something called Fairy, same thing. And if you're looking now at this little unit over here, you will see that there's certain areas where you get dust and clog and other things, hair getting stuck. And for example, down on this side you get a lot of these things. So just by poking around a little bit here, you can see what comes out. These are things that don't come out normally. It's like, unless you take it apart completely. You probably want to have something that you stick down there in order to properly get all these things out. But your Dyson is a dust collector or dirt collector inside these areas. So you see here I'm taking out big pieces here, and you have it the same on your Dyson at home if you didn't know about this. So here we go. You take out all of it. See, a lot of it comes out. Normally if you get some water onto these clogged fibers, they tend to hang together better so that you can get them out properly. I never do this more than possibly once a year, because it's not that much that gets stuck in here. But once in a while you might want to do this. And here you can see how it starts spinning properly once these little clogged fiber pieces are being removed. So now this is properly spinning. Now take a bit of this Fairy, pour it right into here, and then I have this sponge here which I can run in to the inside of the vacuum cleaning head. Now there shouldn't be too much here to get rid of, unless you've been vacuum cleaning something that is wet or, you know, not supposed to be vacuum cleaned. It should be mostly easily removable dust. And then we have these sections here that are important, just by the inlet, and that's it. At this point I'm just going to rinse out everything, get rid of the dishwashing soap, and then I will just let it stand drying properly before I mount it all together. Here you can also see how you can regulate the suction into your Dyson. You will have maximum pressure towards the floor if you are on the plus, and it's going to be the toughest suction on your carpet. And if you're on the minus, you will let in air here as well. So this roller here will spin less fast when you do your carpet cleaning if you have put this here on the minus. This roller will spin faster on the carpet when you're cleaning it if you have it put towards the plus, because no air will be let into this here and all the air will be sucked up through the carpet. Well, that's a little bit of a parenthesis, but now you've seen this part is done, so I'm going to put that aside. And this roller here is very easy to clean. It's just a hollow tube. You can actually get this part out as well. And you can see that also here we have some dirt accumulated. Quite a lot actually in there. Just take my finger and I get all that dirt out there as well. It's sand. And there you see the nice quality of the DYSON. Here's a proper ball bearing sitting, and that one it's sealed, so it's not a problem that we put a little bit of water here. And that, of course, that bearing is there for having the turbo effect, so that you have this entire roller spinning very, very fast. So now these parts are clean as well, so now we'll just put them for drying before I mount it all back together again. Now you want to put it on a side like this, so that all the possible water that's being trapped inside here is coming out. You could use a hair dryer to actually speed up this process a little bit. Shake around. So then we just take this one little plastic part that goes onto that side over there, and it also holds the bearing. So it's a little bit of a rubbery material in here that gives traction against the bearings outside there. So this one just goes on like this. Now all we need to do is to push this one on here, and there's nothing complicated about this because it can only go one way. And then we have this little thing here again, and you can see if you push here, it sort of comes to a well, you can't mistake on it. It's like, you see, if I turn it around, nothing happens here. It doesn't seat itself. I come to this point here when the flat surface is approaching the locks. And you can see now how it falls into place, and I could force it down, and now the only thing I need to do is to make sure that it seals properly. And for that I have this little key here also, and with a little bit of extra twist there I can make sure that these surfaces are completely leveled, so it's all sitting properly together. And that's how you clean your turbo head of your DYSON V11 bagless vacuum cleaner.